Coffee's cold on the kitchen seat where you used to sit and watch me sleep. I'm still rehearsing things I should have said instead of the silence I gave you instead. I check my phone just to see your name, but the screen stays dark and I'm the one to blame. I took your patience and I pulled it thin. Now I'm locked out where I used to live, and they say that time is a healer's hand, but I'm just drowning in shifting sand, knowing I had the world in my grip and I just let it slip. 'Cause losing you wasn't a twist of fate. It wasn't the time and it wasn't too late. It was the way I let my pride grow tall and built a ceiling just to watch it fall. I walked away thinking I'd be fine, but I left the best of me behind. Now I'm living with the ghost of a heartbreak. You weren't a lesson, you were my worst mistake. I saw you laughing at the grocery store, looking like the person I don't deserve anymore. You looked lighter, like a heavy weight was gone, while I'm still standing where the storm went on. I almost reached out, almost called your name, but I realized we don't look the same. You're a garden that's finally in bloom, and I'm just a winter in an empty room. 'Cause losing you wasn't a twist of fate. It wasn't the time and it wasn't too late. It was the way I let my pride grow tall and built a ceiling just to watch it fall. I walked away thinking I'd be fine, but I left the best of me behind. Now I'm living with the ghost of a heartbreak. You weren't a lesson, you were my worst mistake. If I could go back to that Tuesday night and swallow the words that started the fight, if I could unbreak the heart that I tore, I'd be the person you were looking for. But sorry is a bridge that I burned too fast, and now I'm a passenger in our past. Yeah, you were my worst mistake, the kind that doesn't fade, the kind that doesn't break. I have to watch you be happy with someone new and know that the only thing I'm good at was losing you. My worst mistake, just my worst mistake. I went out to that dinner with our oldest friends. I didn't break down when they asked how it ends. I smiled for the photos and I passed the wine. I told a few jokes and I said I was fine. The drive home was quiet, no radio on. I didn't start crying the second you were gone. I made a new playlist, I bought some new sheets. I'm finally walking on different streets, doing the things that the books say to do, to fill up the spaces once occupied by you. And on the surface, the water is still. I'm climbing the summit of this lonely hill, and I'm almost happy, I'm almost okay. I made it through nearly the whole damn day without checking your profile or calling your phone or feeling the ache canyon that's miles across. It's the thin hollow bridge between healing and loss. I'm 99% over the blue, but that last 1% is still dying for you. I saw a movie that you would have hated. I stayed up too late and I felt celebrated. I'm finding the me that I lost in the us. I'm learning to breathe without making a fuss. But then I see salt on a stranger's coat, or a word in a book that you once wrote. And the almost collapses, the floor gives away, and I'm back in the wreckage of that final day. And I'm almost happy, I'm almost okay. I made it through nearly the whole damn day without checking your profile or calling your phone or feeling the ache of being alone. But almost is a canyon that's miles across. It's the thin hollow bridge between healing and loss. I'm 99% over the blue, but that last 1% is still dying for you. It's the almost that kills me, the nearly that stings, the weight of the ghost that a memory brings. I can mimic a smile, I can master the part, but there's a quiet rebellion inside of my heart. I'm a masterpiece painted in shades of not quite, just a flicker of gray in the middle of night. I'm almost happy, I'm almost there, but almost is a weight that I can't even bear. I'll wake up tomorrow and try it again, to be almost alright, to be almost a friend. But tonight in the dark, I'll just sit with the truth that I'm almost happy, but I'm nothing without you. Almost happy, just almost. I'm sitting on the edge of this unmade bed, replaying every single word that we ever said. I'm staring at the hollow space beside the lamp, in a room that feels too quiet, in a heart that feels too damp. I've tried to call the wind, I've tried to call the rain, to see if they could wash away the shadow of your name. I'm keeping all the lights on, hoping you might see a flicker in the distance and come running back to me. I've bargained with the ceiling, I pleaded with the floor, I look for any logic in that closing of the door. But the gravity is heavy and the oxygen is thin, and I don't know where you went or where I should begin. If I could scream loud enough to tear the sky in two, if I could build a bridge of every memory of you, if I could trade my future for a moment of our past, I'd make a single second feel like it was meant to last. But I'm screaming at a mountain that won't even move an inch. I'm feeling every heartbeat like a cold and steady pinch. It's the ritual of missing you, the price I have to pay for a love that I can't carry, but I can't just throw away. No matter what I do, I can't bring you back. I saw a car that looked like yours at the grocery store, and for half a breath I wasn't hollow anymore. I felt the blood return to my face and to my hands before I remembered all our shattered, broken plans. I'm buying your favorite cereal just to see it on the shelf. I'm becoming a stranger even to my own damn self, trying to keep the ghost alive, trying to keep the scent of a life that wasn't borrowed but was only ever lent. If I could scream loud enough to tear the sky in two, if I could build a bridge of every memory of you, if I could trade my future for a moment of our past, I'd make a single second feel like it was meant to last. But I'm screaming at a mountain that won't even move an inch. I'm feeling every heartbeat like a cold and steady pinch. It's the ritual of missing you, the price I have to pay for a love that I can't carry, but I can't just throw away. No matter what I do, I can't bring you back. They say that love is letting go, they say that love is kind, but love is just a prison in the corners of my mind. I'm reaching through the static, I'm reaching through the black, but there's no map, no compass, and no way to track you back. You're gone like a whisper in a crowded, noisy street, and I'm just the echo of a heart that forgot how to be. And watch the way the shadows start to misbehave. I'd give my soul to hear you keep turning in the lock, to stop the ticking torture of that silver-plated clock. But the air is just air, and the track is just track, and God is killing me that I can't bring you back. No, I can't bring you back. watched your taillights fade into the gray, standing in the driveway as you drove away. I had the words like stones inside my throat while you were packing up your winter coat. I told myself that leaving was the cure, that I was tired of feeling so unsure. But as the gravel settled on the street, the victory felt more like a defeat. The house is quiet but the walls are loud. I'm searching for your face inside a crowd of every ghost I invited to this room. Now I'm just breathing in the scent of your perfume. I should have stayed and fought the rising tide. I should have pushed my foolish pride aside. I should have reached across that empty space and wiped the tears right off your beautiful face. Instead I let the silence have the floor and watch my world walk out the sliding door. Now I'm a king on a throne that's made of clay, crying out I'm sorry, knowing I should have stayed. I found your bookmark on page 82, just a little piece of paper, a little piece of you. Left the tea bag sitting in the sink. Now I have too much damn time to think. I thought that freedom meant a brand new start, but it's just a vacancy inside my heart. I'm sleeping on your side of the bed tonight, just to pretend that everything's alright. I should have stayed and fought the rising tide. I should have pushed my foolish pride aside. I should have reached across that empty space and wipe the tears right off your beautiful face. Instead I let the silence have the floor and watch my world walk out the sliding door. Now I'm a king on a throne that's made of clay, crying out I'm sorry, knowing I should have stayed. They say that hindsight is a cruel kind of light. It shows you everything you didn't do right. I trade my freedom and I trade my peace, just for a moment of that sweet release of having you lean your head against my chest before I put our love to a final test. Permanent black, I'm just a shadow of the man I used to be, locked in a prison where the door has no key. I should have stayed. God, I should have stayed. But now I'm just the man who let you fade. I saw the light turn yellow as I hit the brakes, just a heartbeat shy of all the right mistakes. I saw you standing on the corner by the park, with a suitcase and a jacket in the dark. I reached for the handle, I tried to call your name, but my voice got tangled in the wind and rain. By the time I found the courage to step outside, the city had swallowed you in its rushing tide. They say life is a game of inches and feet, of the strangers we pass and the ones we meet. But I'm measuring mine by the click of a clock and the sound of a door that I forgot to lock. I was 1 second late to tell you to stay, one breath behind the words I needed to say. The train pulled out, the silver doors closed, and I'm left here standing in the pose of a ghost. I had the apology, I had the ring, I had the forever in every little thing, but the world didn't pause for my heart to break. Now I'm just living in a 1-second mistake. I went back to the place where we used to go, where the jazz is loud and the drinks are slow. The bartender asked if you were coming behind, and I had to tell him that I'm losing my mind. If I hadn't stopped to grab my keys from the shelf, if I hadn't spent the morning lying to myself, I'd be holding your hand instead of this glass, watching the ghost of our future past. I was 1 second late to tell you to stay, one breath behind the words I needed to say. The train pulled out, the silver doors closed, and I'm left here standing in the pose of a ghost. I had the apology, I had the ring, I had the forever in every little thing, but the world didn't pause for my heart to break. Now I'm just living in a 1-second mistake. Clock on the wall is a cruel kind of sound. It keeps moving forward while I'm hitting the ground. Is there a universe where I ran a bit faster, where I saved us both from this quiet disaster? Or am I destined to always arrive, just as the fire stops feeling alive? That's all it took to lose the girl. 1 second to watch the ending of my world. I'm staring at the tracks where the taillights shone. In a crowded station, I'm entirely alone. Just 1 second late. Now it's forever too late.
Found a map we highlighted in blue, the one with the coastal towns and the mountain view. It's folded tight in the glove box of my car, a destination that feels so heavy and far. The hotel reservation expired long ago, like the fire we promised we'd never let go. I'm driving south while you're headed east, and the silence between us is a growing beast. I wonder if you see the signs on the road and feel the weight of the stories untold, of the life we mapped out on the floor that we don't believe in anymore. It's the house by the lake that we'll never buy, the names for the kids that make me wanna cry. It's the Sunday mornings that never arrive, the version of us that never survived. We're haunted by ghosts future we drew of a me that stayed and a version of you. It's not just the end and the start and the show, it's the beauty of the way we didn't go. I passed a diner where we said we'd stop to watch the sun hit the golden crop. Now I'm just passing at 65, doing my best just to feel alive. I see a couple in a booth by the glass, and I'm watching a movie of our own past. They're making plans for a 10-year run, not knowing the damage that's already done. It's the house by the lake that we'll never buy, the names for the kids that made me wanna cry. It's the Sunday mornings that never arrive, the version of us that never survived. We're haunted by ghosts of a future we drew, of a me that stayed and a version of you. It's not just the end and the start and the show, it's the beauty of the way we didn't go. Sometimes the almost hurts more than the end, to lose a lover, a life and a friend. We had the compass, we had the key, but we took the exit that led away from we. Taking the turn off, I'm changing the track, but I'm still checking the mirror and looking back at the garden we planted that'll never grow, at the beautiful way we didn't go. Yeah, the way we didn't go. Just a road on a map that I have to let go.
Left a message at the start of the week, with a tremor in my voice, I couldn't help but speak. I asked if you're happy, I asked if you're cold, I asked if the stories we started were told. The delivered is gray on the bottom of the screen, a digital ghost of the man I have been. I'm checking the timestamp like it's a lifeline, but the minutes are passing and I'm doing fine, or I'm trying. The dots appear and then they disappear, like a spark of a hope that's followed by fear. I'm holding my phone like a holy relic, and the silence you're giving is getting prophetic. I'm just waiting for an answer I already know, waiting for a sign that it's time to let go. Staring at a window that's locked from the inside, looking for a place where my heart can go hide. Every ping is a prayer, every silence is a stone, reminding me why I am sitting alone. It's the loudest goodbye that you never even spoke. I'm waiting for an answer, but I'm already broke. I walked past the cafe where we used to sit. The table was empty, the candles were lit. I almost went in just to see if you'd be in the corner we carved out for you and for me. But what if you answered and said you were glad that the version of us was the worst that you had, or worse? What if you told me you didn't remember the way that we burned through the frost of December? I'm just waiting for an answer I already know, waiting for a sign that it's time to let go. Staring at a window that's locked from the inside, looking for a go. I'm standing still in the frame of the door, watching your shadow dance across the floor. One last time before you take the light and leave me here to navigate the night. You're folding the life we spent years to design, careful to separate yours from what's mine. The books on the shelf look lonely and thin, like the skin on the bones of the state that I'm in. I wanna scream stop till my throat starts to bleed, but I'm giving you back the air that you need. I'm holding my breath so I don't make a sound as you lift your heavy heart off of the ground. And oh, it's a slow motion crash of a life, watching the edge of the glass like a knife. I'm memorizing the way that you move, the rhythm of footsteps I'm losing for good. They say that the leaving is the hardest to do, but they haven't tried being the one left in view. Just a ghost in the window, a heart in the snow, watching you go, watching you go. The driveway is etched with the marks of your tires. The smoke is still rising from all of our fires. You didn't look back, and I hate that I did, searching for secrets that you already hid. The silence you left is a deafening roar. It's the sound of the key turning once in the door. I'm looking at space where your vanity stood, trying to feel like this change is for good. But oh, it's a slow motion crash of a life, watching the edge of the glass like a knife. I'm memorizing the way that you move, the rhythm of footsteps I'm losing for good. They say that the leaving is the hardest to do, but they haven't tried being the one left in view. Just a ghost in the window, a heart in the snow, watching you go, watching you go. I'm a spectator now to my own tragedy, watching the person who used to love me become just a stranger with a map in their hand, while I'm left behind in a ghost-ridden land. Go on, take the sunset, go on, take the car, just leave me a piece of how beautiful we were. The street lights are humming a low, lonely tune under the gaze of a cold white moon. You're just a pair of red lights in the rain, and I'm just a witness to all of this pain. I'm still at the window, I'm still in the glow, just watching you go, watching you go.
I remember the way you looked at me that night, with the city reflected in your eyes so bright. You took my hand and you whispered low, I'll be right here, I'll never let go. I built my world on the promise you made, a foundation of gold that I thought wouldn't fade. I let down my guard and I opened the door to a future I don't even recognize anymore. Now I'm standing in the kitchen of a house built for two, searching for a version of the truth I once knew. But the silence is heavy and the air is so cold, and I'm holding on to stories that you already sold. Cause forever was the best lie you ever told, a beautiful secret for my heart to hold. You said we were written in the stars in the sky, but you were just drafting a long phone goodbye. I believed every word, every I love you too. I made it my gospel, I made it my view. Now I'm waking up in the wreckage you made, crying over the best lie that was ever played. Whoa. You used to talk about the house on the hill, the garden we planted in the time we were still. You painted a picture so vivid and deep of a life that you knew you would never quite keep. Was it easy for you to just play out the part, to practice your lines while you handle my heart? I'm replaying the tapes and I'm looking for signs, but I was too busy reading between all your lines. Cause forever was the best lie you ever told, a beautiful secret for my heart to hold. You said we were written in the stars in the sky, but you were just drafting a long phone goodbye. I believed every word, every I love you too. I made it my gospel, I made it my view. Now I'm waking up in the wreckage you made, crying over the best lie that was ever played. And the worst part isn't that you chose to leave, it's the way that you taught me how to believe in a magic that wasn't in a light that was dark. You left me the fire, then took every spark. Now I don't know what's real and I don't know what's fake. I'm just a collateral of your big mistake. So keep your I'm sorry's and keep your regrets. The sun has gone down and the memory says I'm folding the dream that you put in my head, and sleeping on your side of the hollowed out bed. It was a masterpiece, a work of art, the best lie you told was the one that broke my heart. The best lie, yeah, you told it so well, yeah.
We left a bookmark in chapter 13, right where the heroes were caught in between. The tea in the kettle is turning to rust, and our dreams on the nightstand are gathering dust. I still have the sketches for the room in the back, the the one we'd paint blue, or maybe it's soft white and black. Now I'm staring at blueprints of a life we designed, while you're building a world where I'm left behind. The pen hit the floor in the middle of a word, the sweetest confession that you never heard. I'm holding the pages, but the ink is all dry, and I'm stuck in a hello that turned to goodbye. It's an unfinished story, a book with no end, a broken heart message I'll never quite send. We're a movie that cut right before the best part, a beautiful mess, a half-finished art. I'm reading the sentences we'll never speak, finding the strength where I used to be weak. But it's hard to move on when the plot is so thin, and I'm still on the page where we let the world in. I saw the itinerary for our trip to the coast, the one that we planned while we sat by the post. We had every mile and every turn down before you decided to leave this whole town. Now the map is just paper, the ink is just lines, a collection of almost and should have been signs. I'm a character waiting for a hand to appear, to write me a future that doesn't feel clear. It's an unfinished story, a book with no end, a broken heart message I'll never quite send. We're a movie that cut right before the best part, a beautiful mess, a half-finished art. I'm reading the sentences we'll never speak, finding the strength where I used to be weak. But it's hard to move on when the plot is so thin, and I'm still on the page where we let the world in. Is there a library for the loves that fell short, for the ships that went down just outside of the port? I'd find our volume and I'd write in the rest. I'd give us the ending where we passed every test. But the spine is already starting to crack, and there's no way to write all the lost years back. So I'll leave the book open on the edge of the bed and try to forget all the things that we said. The cliffhanger kills me, the silence is cold, the greatest love story that will never be told. Just an unfinished story. Yeah, we're unfinished. The end that never came.